Hello, ladies. How are you? Well, for everyone that don't know this handsome guy, this is Ryan. He's a Lorna Miller Sands. He is actually the Raven sculpt, and he is the twin to Raven. And right now, I have her laying down. Um, and I'm always with her all the time. It's like I'm partial sometimes. I find myself constantly always having her and always dressing her and just um so I had a haul that I was going to do when I did my New Year's video, but I just said I would do it later on, and this is a good opportunity. Hubby stepped out for a little bit and I got dad fed and put in the bed, so I have some time where I can go over some of the haul, and some of them are kind of old because one of them I ordered them before Christmas, but it got lost. UPS was crazy this year. I thank God it wasn't stolen, and I am glad. And it came from over in, I think, Spain, and from Children's Salon. And But I wanted their pictures this year to be in blue, not red. So I wound up doing a lot of red for the twins this year instead of the blue. But I finally got them last week after they had been in a holding area, and they finally called me and said that they found it. So I was glad that it wasn't stolen, and it wasn't lost. We usually don't, where we live, we usually don't have that problem with packages being stolen or even taken. They stay outside wet and left there. So I thank God for that. But anyway, this was a dress that I got. Let me see if I lay it down and you could just see it. That is the actual dress. And I always liked the smocking. And y'all know how I used to dress, London. So I found this, and it ties in the back, and this is 18 to 24 months. So I honestly thought that I was actually going to hem the bottom of it and make a head bow, a headband out of it. But here, I'm like, this is the smallest. When I tried it on Raven, this thing fits her perfectly. So I can't cut any of it off. And it has the layered slip on the bottom. So it gives it that little proof, like the little cane dresses we used to wear when we were younger. But when I was looking at it, this type of material, I don't know what they call it, but it's almost like a denim. And I was amazed that it was more like a denim, a very light denim. Let me see if that's what they consider it. When cleaning this garment, care should always be taken. Cachet Tots, therefore, recommend the following to achieve the best results. It's in gold, and I don't have my glasses on. But this, you can actually see those. But long story short, this is actually, I can't see what y'all seeing, so the size. This is what I want y'all to see. And the dress is, I cannot believe it. It's beautiful on her. So without a shadow of a doubt, it is really gorgeous. So this was supposed to be her Christmas, the Christmas pictures I was going to do this year. So this was hers, and this was his. Let me move it out the way. And yeah, put this over here. And this was his. And I did get him. His is 12-18, and his ran a little bigger, but it's like the little gauchos You can call them romper, gauchos, you know, and I liked it. I just thought I was going to do a different shirt though. I don't know, I don't like long sleeves. Sorry. It's probably refocusing. Yeah. So, and it buttons down the back, gives a lot of room. But I figured I would just fine. So they'll probably be wearing this next year, next Christmas. And I could have put 12 Christmas outfits on them. I just had that much fun of dressing them. And they only got, he got two, but Raven got three. And it came with one of these, I don't know if they call them scullies or whatever, but kangaroos. But this is the way it looks in the back. It really looks cute on him too. So, you know, it got here, but just got here a lot late. And I don't really have to wait till Christmas, but I just see it more as a holiday colors for some reason than usually. And then for those who seen Raven in her picture that I made on her profile, matter of fact, it's the pic on her actual on my YouTube profile. It's small though, but I did a lot of pictures and put it on a brag and share, and it has the slip in the bottom of it. But it is so adorable. This one I got at a boutique at Layla's. Yeah, I think it's Layla's, and it buttons in it. But it's, let's see if you can see a better picture of it laying down. Yep. So that was hers. And I ordered them the same time so that they could have their pictures together. But this dress was I purchased this, I think, back in October. Yeah, I think in October. And they had to order it. And I didn't get it until almost the end. After Christmas, they called me. And this was his. Yep. So, same. I call them little gauchos or romper, whatever, and buttons all the way down. You know, I'm not so keen on the little squares. It's so more, to me, more mature. Remind me of being on socks. But that was the one thing I really didn't care that much for. But it wasn't too much of a big deal. And that's the way you could see it, the pattern better when it lays down on her. Yep, in the pleats. Yes, so I had gotten those from, but she wore hers. He didn't, and by the time I did get his, they both had these nylon socks, and I could not find neither of them. And I didn't want to just put any socks on them because it is a cream color. So I didn't want to put white. I could have did a pink, but I really wanted to put the socks that I bought for them. And I don't know what I did with them. And Sarah Lewis came out. I think this is her spring dresses that just came out, and I just could not help it. I had to get it. Yeah. It's like, this is so adorable. And I ordered that from Dress Best Child. And they are adorable. They come, I think, even as far as 0 to 3 months. I thought this would really be pretty on a little baby, more so than even Raven, than the bigger baby. You know what I mean? So, and it has, this is her actual, I know I'm moving it around. I hope you guys don't get, just a collar. And it buttons not all the way down. It would be nice if it did go all the way down. That'd have been perfect. But pretty much down where I'm not pulling on her or tearing her. And I really like her arms out. These two babies, Raven and Ryan, and the sculpt, the way Lorna really did them, she did such a good job of sculpting them that they really need to be shown, you know, their sculpting, their legs and stuff. They look cute in a pool. I mean, in a onesie. So they can look really beautiful. So, and then here's the polka dot. Now this one is really not for Raven. That's we're going to be for her sister. But this is the marking, and so she. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to line this thing up. So there we go. It's made pretty much the same as the other one. This is Sarah Lewis. It is double all the way through and through. All the way through it. So it's gorgeous. And what size are these? What did I get? I think these are 12 months. Yep, 12 months. Those polka dots, it has mauve, tan, and pink polka dots. So it's really, really pretty. And I am looking forward to my new baby. And she probably won't be here, I would say, let's see, January, February, maybe the end of March, I should see her. Yeah, so, I'm looking forward to that. And I was looking forward to, I'm looking forward to the doll show in Florida. I'm even considering, I'm not sure if I'm going to both of them, but I sure like to go to both of them, but I don't feel like flying. That is my big issue. It's just so much drama, and I can't take my babies. I probably can take one and put them in my carry-on, maybe. But I'm really considering going to both of the shows. I am registered for the one, but not the other one. But I just came across that today. I'm sorry, this week. And I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can really afford to go to both of them. But I definitely will be the one in Florida. So, I'm kind of, looking forward to that. I've talked to a couple of friends and Dolly friends and collectors that called me, and they were like, Joanna, I'm going. They was just checking on me, and I was really thankful, to that, she called and was seeing how I was doing and stuff. But I was hoping that she was going to say she was going to go. That's all I wanted to hear. And she was saying, yeah, I'm going. So, matter of fact, her family is going. So, I was like glad to hear, because anybody's going to Florida, this is just my opinion. That place has, you got Disney World, you got SeaWorld, you got Universal Studios, you got so much stuff going on. I'd go down and stay for 7 days. This is an opportunity to bring the whole family. So, it's really, it's a good opportunity to take, and you can bring the whole family. And for those who live between Virginia, Lorton, Virginia, up to Pennsylvania, it's a 2-hour ride to Lorton, Pennsylvania. You can put everything right on the auto train, And and I've been on the auto train. It's been really fun. We used to do it with our kids, all the time. And then we would go and stay and rent one of the houses there, which was so much more or less inexpensive, especially when you got 5 children and you got your grands. But it was so much easier, and you didn't have to deal with luggage and stuff. And you get on, I think you start getting a boarding at 6 and at 12, and you leave about 6 or 7, and you get there at 7 in the morning. It's one stop, and that's when you're getting off. It is fun for the kids and stuff, and it comes with your meals and stuff. So if you kind of like that type of thing, and you're between, it's not no more than a 2 hour to get there, because most of the people, it's only one place, and that's Lorton, Virginia. Everybody gets on there, and they say they board up about 600 vehicles. So it's kind of fun too at the same time, So just consider it. It's good. I'm like, I can put the babies in. I don't have to move them. I don't have to worry about no luggage. And hubby's is going there, so he's going to visit his family. So, it's going to be fun. So, ladies, I hope you liked the video and like the haul. And give me a comment, a like, and what is it? Thumbs up? Ladies, have a good night. And Raevyn, Ryan, you want to say night night? Huh? It's a precious boy. I really thank you guys. I really thank Lorna for this little boy. Yeah. So, ladies, have a nice evening and be blessed. Bye bye.